Cameron, you just had a eureka moment. Okay, so why do companies always update um their service agreements, or you'll see them giving away all of their computers, or things like that? That's because there are people out there, and you know this, people out there who are hackers, who are specifically spending their day and their time attempting to hack into the information systems and the data systems of these companies. So, as a form of insurance, that instead of them trying to say, hey, look, we're going to do this and this firewall, this, like, we'll just get rid of the computers with that particular software or that particular style of information system, we will then just get new computers with a new system, or we'll drop a new version of our software, because we're creating it, we designed it ourselves, and we made sure that it's less hackable, or at least it's not the same algorithmic system as the one prior. And so if we just do this for the next 6 months, we'll always stay ahead of the hackers out there who are trying to just steal our digital assets. So that makes sense, because people do that. Like, people do that. Whole countries spend millions of, maybe even billions of dollars of their budgets to hire people with those skills to do that. So don't think it won't happen to you, or it can't happen to you, because it happens to everybody. That's why they drop all these new agreements, and they do their updates every 6 months or whenever they do them. And it's like, oh, they came out with a new version. It's like, yeah, they came out with a new version because they needed to, not because it was just like a hassle or they just wanted to make it inconvenient. But it was like, yeah, these people are trying to steal their basically their sauce or their juice. And they're like, hey, yeah, well, we just dropped a new version, so you guys got to start over. So that's definitely like cybersecurity 101, or maybe it's cybersecurity 201. So yeah, that's like, just pay attention to that as time goes. Like, that's why you should keep up with like your passwords, and then move all of your information products and your systems. Just change the locks on your doors, or change the locks on things frequently, so people just aren't able to do that type of thing. And that way you just continually are protected. You have fresh locks. You can clear out the old stuff that didn't work anyways, and then the new stuff can have work faster. So that's probably why they do those software updates, because people are like, especially if like iPhones or something, like people are always trying to like rig it to do something else. And like, yeah, we're just gonna drop a software update. So just like, yeah, just stay on, just for me, just like, yeah, just stay on the path with that, and you'll be fine. Because yeah, you want to just make sure that like that's what you're doing. So yeah, pay attention to that. All right, so remember, we already made a video about digital assets. Reference that video and think, would someone want to steal these things from you? The answer is yes. Because when you have anything valuable, someone literally spends their entire day plotting how they can take it. So what do you expect? The higher you go up, even like, yeah, the higher you go up the mountain, the more friction that causes, because you're pulling away further and further from the mass of men, and some people will react in all kinds of ways to your boundaries. So that's why people like influential people have security guards. They're just like, hey, I'm just not going to deal with someone trying to harm me. So I got these security